Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. Paris Saint-Germain are set to face Auxerre at the Stade de la Baie des Champs. Match week 14, Ligue and McDonald's, and here are the time zones. Paris Saint-Germain are obviously coming into this game, after that 1-1 draw versus Nantes. It was a disgusting performance. It was, the perfect description of a Lucho-esque performance. A lot of possession, a lot of Fugazi XG, but, no real threat. And we got a lot of reports. Locker room stuff, player stuff, everything. And obviously, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm very excited to watch Paris Saint-Germain versus Auxerre. And all the upcoming games now after, everything that has happened. We can just go back and look at the report. Justin Luis Enrique spoke to the players yesterday during training to reduce the tensions. Lucho went with the appeasement approach and explained that everyone needs to compromise and adapt, including Lucho himself. Enrique acknowledged the fact that he needs to loosen up a bit with the players and he was ready to do so. The players were surprised to see Enrique take a step forward to calm the tensions, but they all appreciate it very much. I think at the moment the atmosphere is as good as it's been in a very long time. I think despite the performances and everything, this is a very major thing. The coming together pretty much of Luis Enrique and the players. The players will want to fight for Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique will adjust and tweak his tactics because that's what his players wanted. So yeah, I think the vibe, the feeling going into this game is way different from the vibe and we went into any of the previous games, both in the league and in the UCL. And I mean, we're still sitting top of Ligue, 10 wins, 3 draws, 0 defeats, one of the 3 unbeaten teams in Europe top 5 leagues this season. Auxerre, they're not doing that bad. 8th in the league, straight, from promotion from Ligue 2. And they lost their recent game 2-0 versus Toulouse, but that's their only defeat in their last 5 games. 3 victories and 1 draw. One of the victories being a 3-1 victory over Marseille. Talking about Paris Saint-Germain, Lucas Hernandez and Seny Mayulu are missing this game. Obviously, Lucas Hernandez recently came back to collective training whilst Mayulu is still doing some individual work. He'll be back in 1 to 2 weeks. And here's my predicted lineup for Paris Saint-Germain versus Toulouse. In goal, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Right back, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Beraldo, Fabian, Warren, Neves, Dembele, Doué, Gonçalo. I'm going for Barcola being rested. I think Lucho will try to do some kind of rest and so on. So Vitinha not to start, Nuno Mendes not to start, Donna starts ahead of Safonov. We don't really know. And I think Dembele will 100% start. He didn't start last game. Obviously got the red card versus Bayern and will not be available for the game versus Salzburg midweek. So Dembele will 100% start in attack. I see Barcola rested, as I said. Gonçalo obviously will start, to get some rhythm going into that Salzburg game. I think Nuno rested. He obviously played, I think, the full 90 versus Nantes as well. And Vitinha rested. Warren coming back into the starting 11. Yeah, this is what I'm going with. And I'm very confident. I hope this is a game where we will see stuff. We'll be like, wait, we didn't do that before. Wait, I haven't seen this before. That's what I want to see from this game. Because that will tell me that everything that, has been said recently and the coming together of Lucho and the squad and everything, I really want to see that on the pitch. Both with a great performance and a great result. But as I said, for me, the performance just has to be different from the usual performances we've had this season. And I'm going for a 3-0. I think 3-0 is pretty much the perfect score line. You score 3, you keep a clean sheet, great confidence going into the Salzburg game. And I think that's a result I would love. I would take a 3-1. I mean, at the end of the day, look, Ligue and McDonald's away, I think we're unbeaten in 30 games straight, so I'm not that bothered about anything. And who knows, Paris Saint-Germain maybe, can start focusing on going unbeaten in the league. I mean, it's 13 games in, we're unbeaten. Obviously, it's basically a third, a little bit more. So, yeah, we'll see what we do. But I'm very excited, and I think Paris Saint-Germain should get all 3 points. Hopefully no injuries, so we can go into that Salzburg game without any worries. But as I've said, the biggest thing I'm looking ahead of into this game is that I just want to see something different. I really want that report to be true because that will give me so much hope and more confidence for the rest of the season. That's been it from my boy PSG. Let me know in the comments down below what's your prediction and thoughts for Paris Saint-Germain versus Auxerre. That's been it, and as usual, allez Paris.